Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. This is actually kind of a funny story because you might be asking yourself why I'm in the middle of the ocean right now. Well, I actually, technically, this would be episode 75, only I recorded episode 74, did all this stuff, but accidentally deleted the audio file. And I couldn't really be asked to do another voiceover because, I mean, the first one to begin with was pretty bad, and so I just took the video footage from that and sped it up, so here you go, just so we don't exclude anything from this Let's Play. Okay, now that you've seen that beautiful footage, we can continue on our way to the Seafoam Islands. Swimming's great, sunburns aren't. Oh yeah, I know, pal. I got a sunburn just this weekend, on Monday when I went to San Francisco. You wouldn't expect to get a sunburn in San Francisco, but damn was it hot that day. Jesus. And I got a neck strap tan from my saxophone, which is not very flattering at all, but you know. Oh, also in the last episode, I kind of mentioned the fact that I always say very, very frequently. And that was kind of a running joke last episode. Yeah, that just goes to show how bad the commentary was. And I just realized that I forgot to take a picture of my recording setup last time I had it set up. This is a new session, new recording sesh. 2 days later. 2 days ago I recorded episode 73 or episode 74. Or wait, this is episode 74. I swam here but I'm tired. Great. Why don't you go back to land, you land lubber? Or why don't you just surf on your Pokemon? Why did you swim out here? You should have just sat your fat ass on your Pokemon and just came out here and make the Pokemon do all the hard work. That's what the Pokemon world is all about, isn't it? Just making your Pokemon do your dirty work. Today is actually my birthday, and did not celebrate. Sorry about that. I was just kind of absent-mindedly pressing A. Didn't really celebrate today. We did celebrate my birthday on the 11th. My birthday is today, the 15th of October. We celebrated my birthday on the 11th. My family threw a surprise party for me with all my friends. That was nice. We ate some burritos and then we ate some cake and we had a grand old time. But today was my actual birthday. I had school though, unfortunately, so it sucked going to school and doing all the work. Who wants to go to school and get an education anyway? But I got a gift from my girlfriend. Most of the gifts I either got earlier this month because my parents got me a keyboard for my birthday. That was very nice. So I got that earlier this month, like the first week of October, I think. And then I got other gifts on the 11th. I mean, of course, I would rather not get the gifts from my friends because, I mean, I'm a very humble person. Well, I mean, it's kind of contradictory that I'm like bragging about being humble, but I don't exactly enjoy being in the spotlight or getting a bunch of gifts, just because I don't really ever feel like I deserve them, because I don't really do anything But I got most of my gifts on the 11th when we had the surprise party. And then today, my girlfriend saved her gift for me today, and she actually got me Kirby's Adventure for the NES, an actual cart. So that's very thoughtful of her. I mean, she knows that I'm into retro gaming, and I'm starting up a NES collection. As you know, if you have watched my duck hunt videos, or if you follow me on Instagram, because I post a lot of stuff about my NES adventures. But yeah, she got me Kirby's Adventure, and that was really sweet. And it was really touching because we always play Kirby together. And I told her I would do a Let's Play of it when I finish this. Although I might not, because I'm actually not very good at Kirby's Adventure. It's just before my time, I guess. My era was kind of Kirby Superstar, and I played Kirby Superstar all the time when I was little, and so that's kind of like my go-to Kirby game. Like I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm pretty excellent at Kirby Superstar. Can't say the same about Kirby's Adventure. I'm not. I've only beat the game once, and it was it was on the Wii U Virtual Console with save states. So I mean, technically, I guess it's cheating, but you know, whatever. That game is hard, man. It's not so much that, I mean, because there are definitely much harder games on the NES. That's a definite thing. Kirby's Adventure, objectively, is not a hard game. It's just the fact that I'm used to pressing like A or B to make Kirby jump and fly, but in Kirby's Adventure, you actually have to hold up on the D-pad to make him fly, which is just, it always confuses me, because I'm so used to Kirby Superstar and that control scheme, yes. That control scheme, that when I go and play Kirby's Adventure, it just trips me up when I try to jump and fly, and I always get hit by the enemies. And I like the idea of having a life bar that depletes rather than being able to be hit like 5 times and then you die, you know. And there are, see, in Kirby Superstar, there's lots of opportunities to heal yourself with all the food and whatnot, and all the Maximum Tomatoes and save points and stuff like that. But Kirby's Adventure doesn't really have much of that. It has the Maximum Tomatoes and Pep Brew, which restores like 2 or 3 life points or whatever, something like that. But I mean, they're few and far apart. So you know, not as you know, gratuitous as Kirby Superstar with the life restoration food and stuff, but you know, it's an enjoyable game. I am definitely gonna play it. I definitely aim to beat it on the NES, you know, original format. Come on, Billy, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it'll be fun, and I might actually do a Let's Play of it because it's a good game. If you know, I was kind of scared, like, because when I opened the gift, I was like, oh, thank God she got me a good game, because there are so many games she could have gotten for the NES that would have been just straight up awful. There are so many bad titles on that system, and I mean, she doesn't know much about gaming, you know, especially retro games. So if I were to show her like if she were to see on the internet like, oh, cheap NES game, and it was just like, you know, I'm trying to think of a bad game off the top of my head. I don't know. Sesame Street, the game with the Count, Dracula. Well, I mean, she wouldn't give me that because it's a Sesame Street game. But if she were to see, I can't think of like a first-party title that's really that bad. I don't know, like Wario's Woods or something. I'm not into puzzle games, so I mean, it would be nice to have Wario Woods. It's not a bad game, Objectively. I just don't like puzzle games. I can't stand like those puzzle games like that where you have to rotate. Like there's so many of those on the NES at least. There's Dr. Mario, there's Yoshi, there's Yoshi's Cookie, which Yoshi and Yoshi's Cookie are pretty much the same game as far as I can tell. There's Wario's Woods, there's Kirby's Avalanche. They're all pretty much the same game. It just pisses me off that there's so many of them. They're all the same. Okay, here we are at the Seafoam Islands, finally. Billy has no PP though, so I don't know if I'm going to go back to Fuchsia City and heal up Seafoam Islands. What is this? How do we get there? What the hell? Oh. Wait. No, wait. How do we get there? This is really confusing me. I can't surf there. There was a wall there. So maybe I just come out that way or something. I don't know. Okay. Either way. Oh, there's a trainer here. Is it a trainer? Who knows? Anyway, let's go inside. So, this place is going to be incredibly annoying to navigate. This is one thing I remember from my playthrough of Fire Red that bothered me because of all the puzzles that you have to do and all the wild encounters. So, that's why I brought a bunch of repels, and just like with the Pokemon Mansion, I'm not going to use the repel unless I really, really, really feel like I want to. Just because I feel like I need to grind. I need to kind of grind anyway. But in the next episode, we will begin exploring the Seafoam Island Cavern. See you then.